another good easy chow with your host, Mr. Zach. I just want to say, guys, I've been having so much feedback on the last 3 videos. Thank you so much for your support. I was requested to give a little recipe for ribs. So a shout out to Carl Miller for you asking for some spare ribs. So I'm going to give you my take on an easy chow spare ribs, and we're going to go through the step by step, the 2 easy methods to getting the best, and I mean the best ribs you've ever had, and the most tender, falling off the bone, juicy, tender, just everything you guys need in a spare rib. Okay guys, so what we need for the recipe, we will need a rack of ribs. I like ribs, so we're doing 2 racks, one for my wife, one for me, meaning she'll get half a rack and I'll have 1.5. You can get either smoked ribs or you can get normal ribs. I like the smoked ribs. You get in the supermarket, but this recipe should work on both. To bind our rub to our ribs, we're going to use mustard. You can use virgin olive oil or normal oil, but I like to use mustard because I get to, when I put the mustard on, I get to see if I've left any spots out. Then we've got black pepper, paprika, cayenne pepper, white pepper, garlic powder, and allspice. Allspice is like an Asian spice. It's nice to put in with the ribs. It gives it a nice taste. You can definitely get it at any good supermarket. To move on, for our marinade that we will be putting on at the end to give it a glaze, we'll be using brown sugar, a lemon juice, soy sauce, honey, bit of salt, and some tomato sauce. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a step by step where I quickly take our spices as you see them here, and I'm going to quickly show you the best way and how much of what we need. So I would say, because we're going to have 2 peppers here, I would say a nice teaspoonful of black pepper. Paprika is there for the color, so I would say 3 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons depending on what you're using. Paprika. Cayenne pepper, this is for that little bit of a bite on your tongue, and it gives it nice smoky flavor. I'd say 1 and a bit teaspoons of cayenne pepper. White pepper, my favorite, also very nice. I'd go 1 tablespoon of white pepper. From there I'd go garlic pepper. Garlic powder. Garlic pepper, we'll have garlic pepper when we finish. So we go garlic powder, 1, 2, and allspice. I just go 1 because it mustn't be the star of the show. Go 1 or 2. Okay. From there, we're gonna add some salt. So I can say I threw in about one spoon there, another spoon, say 3 spoons. Because you can always add afterwards, but you can never take away. My mom taught me that. So here we go. So now we're mixing this up. As you can see, it's getting quite a bit. And from there, I've got a little container, empty container that was an old spice container, and I'm going to use that to put my spices on. A little funnel. Get this bad boy in here, and all we're going to do, shake that about. Go. That's out the way. Put that on there. Right. Now, if you don't mind getting your hands dirty, then you'll love this job. But if you do, you can wear surgical gloves or any form of glove. So what we're going to do, we're going to just take one at a time, and we are going to mustard them up. So you're just going to put a bit of mustard on. I'm going to rub it around. Rub it this side. Some people take that membrane off. I'm not too worried. I'm not here to mess around. I want to get my ribs in and get them nice and tasty. As you can see, we've got that nice color on them now. We'll do the other one. You see, I put the other one on top of the other one so we don't waste the mustard. We keep the meat with the mustard on them. Then I'll turn it back. Needs a bit more mustard. Get in there. Okay. Now you see it's getting that color. The mustard you won't really taste in the ribs at all, believe me. It's just there as a binding agent. So from now we go mustard. Now a rub. This is the dry rub, and now we're going to just evenly spread it, just like that. Spread it through. Nice little coating there. As you can see, stuff is sticking like that, and now you can see you've covered it, and you just give it a nice little pat. We don't want to rub it, we want to just dab it. No? Then we flip it around. Same thing on the back. And this is just going to give us that nice little bark. So that's done now. Put that aside. And then we'll do the last one. And then into the oven. We're going to put these guys in the oven for 2 hours at 100 to 150 degrees. We're going to cook them nice and slow and low so that we can get a nice tender meat. I find cooking the ribs slower at a low temperature, you get more tender out of the meat. I find that with a lot of tough cuts as well. As you can see, we've managed to cover that. We'll just give that a little bit more color there. And if you've got any spots that you have missed, don't be scared. Just give them a quick dust. And there you go. Right. From there, I'm gonna go put these guys in the oven 2 hours. And then what we're gonna do, we're just gonna have a look at the condition of them. If I can see they're starting to get nice and soft, we'll take them out. And then I'll show you guys the sugar bath, or I like to call it the sugar boat. We put these bad boys in, and then after they come out there, we whip our marinade on, and then we eat, baby. Woo! Hey guys, so we've done the ribs, and they're looking nice. So at the moment, what we've done, 2 hours in, now we're going to try and soften them up. And now we're going to start with a bit of our sugar. And we're going to build a little tip for this guy. So we're going to take some tinfoil here. Right? We're going to, in the middle here, lay down our sugar. Right? Just like that. I'm using a very raw brown sugar. There. And what we're going to do, we're going to have this facing downwards. So we're going to have the meat side facing down on there. So we just get this quickly on here. Get it nice and spread out. Okay, my hands here. Swarm. That goes on there, just like that. Nothing goes here. Now, grab that like that. Grab this here. One more wrap around. And now, wrap it nice and tight. That there goes just like this. In there. The same thing we'll do with the other one. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get this done. We're going to put it in for another hour, half an hour. well, you'll have to judge now because it's the size of the rib. So what we want now, we want to steam the ribs with that sugar, let them penetrate into the meat and soften it up. We'll increase the temperature to 180 and then just check on it every now and then. We want it to be nice and soft, but we don't want to fall off the bone. We don't want it to spare rib, so you want to be able to eat it off with your hands. You don't want it to just fall like spaghetti. So we'll try and keep it firm. Check it every now and then I'll get back to you guys when we are ready. Okay guys, so it's been half an hour. We've taken our ribs out the oven. We're gonna have a look at them now quickly to see the smells. Woo-wee. Me and my wife were smelling this thing in the kitchen. It's smelling crazy good. So now we just need to have a look and see what we're dealing with here. So we'll open this guy somehow. Not burning ourselves. Look at that. Oh my lord. Look at that. It's getting there. It's getting to what we want. It's getting to what we want. Okay. So now, what we're going to do, I'm going to just let it rest there. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make the marinade. Simple. So now we've got our ingredients: brown sugar, honey, tomato sauce, soy sauce, lemon juice, and cornstarch water. Okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to add a couple teaspoons of cornstarch water. Okay, 3 or 4 teaspoons there. Add our brown sugar. Add our tea sauce. Okay. Add a bit of honey. Add in there soy sauce. A bit of lemon juice. Just a touch. Okay. We mix that up. And then we can taste it and just make sure that we've got a nice consistency going. Definitely getting it. I would add a bit more salt into that. A little bit more. Okay, now we've got our consistency is done, and I'm going to take these guys out. I'm going to show you how to make a boat, and then we're going to baste these guys, put them in the oven, finish them off, and we're going to chow. See you guys now. Okay guys, time to make a boat. We're going to take our tin foil out like this. Right, big dip. Keep it like that. Now, give it 1, 2, 3. Do something on that side. 1, 2, 3. It goes up like that. And that goes up like that. And then just fold this in. That. Now this is just going to help us not to mess all the marinade on the floor. Try and keep our oven clean, and it's nice to serve in as well. So what we do now, take our ribs. As you can see, They're getting to a beautiful color. They're starting to split in there, which means that they're starting to loosen up. We're gonna put them in here. We're gonna first actually, sorry, let me first start this way. Now we've got this beautiful sugar we can leave there and just add at the end and baste it. And now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this. This is our marinade, and we're just gonna throw that all over here, like this. And this is the fun part. So now we're gonna glaze our ribs, and then they should be finished, ready to roll. The way we're doing it like this, it makes the meat much softer. If you just put it in the oven and do it straight away, it's not going to be soft. It's going to be tough. So we're going to try our best to make this as soft as possible. Put that over. Well, that's looking good. It's looking real good. Put this on here. What we're going to do, that leftover rub that we had, just put a bit on there. Just like it, just a little bit. There we go. That is ready to glaze in the oven. Now we're going to bust the grill on. And I reckon we're going to go 200. This is not going to take too long. We just want to glaze it. We don't want to burn it. We want to glaze it, get it nice and sticky. Take it out, carve it up, and eat. See you guys now. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. We've managed to glaze our ribs, and the journey is over now. And now we're on the downhill slope of consuming everything. So we have, we'll take one out here. This one looks really nice. Oh man, look at that. We managed to get what we wanted. We have really worked on these guys, and I hope we've got the result. So we're going to cut in between the bones here and see what we got. This is that. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Wow, weird. Oh, I think let's be kind to these guys. And the last bit of magic, just that leftover marinade in our ship of happiness. Get that on there. Okay guys, taste test. And everyone knows it's in the taste. So here we go. I'm gonna grab one of these bad boys. Look at this guy. Just look at that. Off the bone. Just like that. Let's get this guy. Okay, just comes off the bone. Guys, it's a lengthy process. It's well worth it. These ribs, you can't go wrong. Thank you for watching Easy Chow with me. If you like what I do here, like the video. If you don't like, dislike. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.